Hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to Tri-Unit Publications presents Right from Your Heart today. And I am your host, Dr. Cynthia Dempsey. Thank you so much for joining me for today's segment of Right from Your Heart. Today I want to talk to you about what is your vision. The Bible tells me that without a vision, the people perish. We know that buildings are not built without first an architect drawing up some plans, making sure that everything is in order, that you have all the materials, that surveys and studies aren't done before building takes place to make sure that the ground and the land can substantiate whatever type of building it is that you're going to put in that land. There are so many other examples where plans are laid out. Someone's imagination begins to just work. And then plans are drawn up, written up. And so just want to ask you, as you are preparing perhaps to begin a new project, or you're pondering writing a book or creating some new poetry, even writing some plays or other dramas, what is your vision? What is it that you want this project to accomplish? What do you see it doing? What types of feelings and emotions? What topics do you want to cover? What characters would you like to see? What issues of challenge and then of resolve would you like to have? What do you see in your heart when you think about this project? Can you envision it? What does the cover look like? What is the overall feeling that you're hoping your audience will experience when they read your materials? And what do you feel when you think about writing this? And what is your hope? What do you hope to accomplish? What do you hope that your readers will experience? What do you hope your readers will feel? What do you hope will happen to you as a result of writing this material? So I want to share, there are two instances. Well, the Lord has allowed me to write several books, and I am sincerely thankful for that. And one of the books that He allowed me to write was a book entitled The Liturgical Dance Ministry Manual. Now that book was a book that I longed to write. I mean, I was in dance ministry. I had been in it for a long time, and I just wanted to write that book because I felt like I had a lot to say, and I had valuable information that would help other people. But the thing is that the Lord needed some time for me. There were some lessons, some deeper lessons that He wanted me to go through. And so that book took me at least 10 years to write and release. But then there's my God's Precious Dancer book, which is actually 3 books in one. And all I knew is that the Lord told me to do it. What did I envision? I envisioned being obedient to His direction. So I went in, He would give me different titles for chapters. Then based on the whatever that chapter was, there were pictures that I saw, because it's an activity book, a workbook, it's a lesson, a curriculum, all wrapped into one. And He would show me those pictures. So then I would, in my best to my ability, I would draw those out. And that went along with what I saw. What did I hope that the people would receive? My prayer was that the young people who get this book would hold on to it and treasure it with all that they have within them. That it would be something that they would receive when they might be a young child, and it would carry them throughout their adult years, because I know that I have books that I received when I was a child, and I still possess them today as an adult. And when I reread some of them, some of those books have deeper meanings. And as you get older, you begin to read them from a different vantage point. So with each stage, I could understand the materials in some of those books at different levels. And that was my hope of what did I envision? I envisioned this being a precious gift that young people would treasure, that they would be able to use it as a resource while they're little and as they get older, that it is something that will help them to have a closer walk with the Lord, to know who he is, to know how much he loves them, how much he cares for them, and how the gifts and talents that they have, that is amazing and it's wonderful, but they are not only their gifts and talents. There's so much more, and that they can use their lives to bless and encourage others, to serve, to be wonderful role models in society. And so that was one of the things that I was hoping would happen. That was the what. What did I envision? I envision it making an eternal impact in the lives of the young people and their families, for that matter. Whoever was touched by, as a result of those who put the owner of the book, life being changed, then I envision that whoever touched them and interacted with them, that their lives also would be changed. So that is the what, when I was thinking about what do I hope from this project. And most of all, I just wanted to be obedient to the Lord. For me, that's very important, that I listened to what he had to say. And there were times when I would get into this zone, and it's just where I would just write, type, whatever I felt like I heard the Holy Spirit speaking to me. And that's what was put down onto the paper. So today's segment, we're talking about the what. So this week, I would like to challenge you to spend some time every day thinking about the what of this project. And what happens if you don't do it? What happens if you just tuck that idea back into a file, close the drawer, and let the dust build up? What will happen if you never release that gift that's inside of you? What will happen if you say, I don't think they want to hear what I have to say. I don't think it's going to be good enough. What if you let all of the lies that the enemy wants to tell you drown out the truth that God has placed something down inside of you that needs to come out? What happens if you don't do this project? Consider that. And I look forward to talking with you soon. Have a great week.